My cute boy is helping me plant out here. Thank you, Ethan.
You're welcome.
Some of my favorite times to get plants is in the fall because they're clearance. And I've just been sitting these in water for 2 days. And all they were was extremely dry. And look at them now. They're so pretty. And maybe these ones that are kind of tipping a little more, I can cut them off and put it into a bouquet. But this whole entire plant, it even has buds on it. It's going to be so great. So I've got 2 Veronicas. And then I got, these ones looked so horrible before I put them in water. Artemisia silver mound. So what I'm going to do, this bed right here, let's give you an overhaul of that bed, and then you always have to go up to the gorgeous mountains over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like, I think one right here and one right there, and then the silvery foliage in front. So I'm going to have my son help me place them. I'll be right back.
I got this part.
This is all I'm good for. Oh, I'm good for holding a shovel. Oh, I did bad. I dropped it back down. I'm failing. So my son is helping me plant these because I have a back injury.
Move the shovel.
That looks good. Now
I think it needs a little bit deeper.
It does need to go a little deeper.
So let's move this right about here.
And look how good the soil looks
shovel.
because I'm always piling organic material. My son helps quite a bit too. What does this say? Coreopsis uptick. Cream and red. So that must have been, hopefully we didn't just dig out a winter sown plant right there. That looks way better. Good job.
Is that deep enough?
Yep, that should be fine. Now backfill. Remember what backfill means?
Yes. Take this and just
go around it. Yep. So the plant's kind of leaning a bit, so I was going to pull him forward. Just pull him by the... Yep, good job. Now put some dirt behind it. Right there. Very good. Thank you so much. And we are going to put a layer of mulch in a minute, wood chip mulch. So there's one purple, and then the next one is going to be like right here in the back. There is a salvia there and a coneflower, but I think this is a good spot right here. And then I've got to figure out where to put the artemisia because I want the silvery color. So take the next one. It's going to go right here, Ethan. Right here. If you have to dig up some of the iris, that's fine. We'll just replant them. What a helper. Thank you. So I do want it kind of close to this one. So aren't they glorious? They're zone 4. They're Veronica for zone 4. And if you end up taking up an iris, like I said, it's going to be okay. We'll just move it over just a tad or put it in the medium strip. Look at it next to this glorious dark sedum.
Is that deep enough?
Isn't that pretty? Let's go get the plant and we'll see.
Here, actually, let me tell you to hold that.
That looks pretty good. So helpful. So I usually buy a lot more than this at this time, especially in the fall, and I might try not to buy too much this year because I can't really do much. It's all Ethan. But when you have such a good price... Shovel?
Nah.
You want to just do hands?
It'll be easier to just do the hand.
Okay. Good job.
Just like replant there.
Replanted a little tiny iris. And try to get it around all its roots on all sides, but we can grab some wood chips. While he's doing that, I want to show you a little bit of some pretty around us. Be right back, Ethan. I'm going to show off these gorgeous Casablanca lilies. And these red lilies are all over my yard right now, and they make me really happy. But then, look at these Casablancas. I have to drop the shovel so you guys can see them. Oh, I don't like the water to get them, because then they fade. So here's an Artemisia, and I love the silvery foliage, and it gets like 2 feet, I think. So I think right in front of this gorgeous Veronica, I do cottage gardening, so everything is just over the top of each other. And some people might think it looks kind of messy, but I love it. While I have my son, I might as well have him help me. So these are sedum cuttings that I took last year, and I think it would be really beautiful along this bed. So one, I mean, that could be like 4 or 5 cuttings, but I thought that could be really pretty right there. And then let me go get another one. My sweet boy is helping me. And then this one, I'm going to put right here. And look what's really cool about this. This is my rose cutting I did last year, and it's coming back. And I have sedum surrounding it, some coneflower, and a coreopsis that I winter sowed. And then we have some more dark sedum, lots of weeds. But when you fill it in really full, it takes care of a lot of the weeds. Oh, look at the sky. So Ethan is doing the mulch for me, and look how pretty it is. Oh, I gotta get closer around the tree. Wow, you're right. Oh, I love it.
I just started loading up, but I see that.
If you don't believe in God, look at that. That is God. Right there. Pure. I mean, nobody makes a painting like that. Nature, Heavenly Father, glorious. We're gonna put another, you probably just slide it in. So what I do is I just lift it like this.
Put that out.
And then I just stick it in there, squish it in pretty good. And then I step on this and put it in there. And then I step on all around this. Hopefully that made sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of simple, but that's how I do it.
Okay. And it'll grow up.
Don't take out my cutting. Put a lot of work into that one. Good job. I'll take it because it's starting to get
I can do it. Don't worry about
No, look at the ants on it.
I don't care.
I don't think you'll like the ants all over this one.
I don't care about bugs.
So there's quite a few here. So I'm actually going to do this. Ah! Here, open that and I'll throw it in.
Biting you?
They're really bad. Yeah, they bit me. So we have some mulch right here left over from the chip drop last year, and I'm just going to have him pick it up and mulch the top of those plants now. So just put it around the roots of the plants.
If you want to record.
Oh, I'm so slow. Thank you. Okay, I'm here. So the big Veronica, put it around the big Veronica first so that we can see what you're doing. So you're just going to kind of put it down around, around the roots. And so one more shovelful toward the back would be good.
Like that?
Yep. Very, very nice. Thank you. Another sedum right there in front would be pretty. to come way in here. I like to get the roots of the plant really good and saturated, especially right after we planted it. Okay, come over here. We're going to do the same thing with these ones. We're going to water them in. Pretty good, saturated. I live in Utah, I'm in a desert, so I need lots of extra water, especially in July. This one, see how well he did with mulching around the base there? So it's going to hold the water in there really well for me. And then I'll continue to do that with all the plants. And then I am going to set a sprinkler over to this bed, even though it did rain yesterday, first time in weeks. But these plants need to be watered in because they're just barely planted. So I did some deep watering, and now I'm going to set a sprinkler for a while. This weather out here is beautiful. Deadhead. This one's called Oh Happy Day. More deadheading. I just snap them off. This is my favorite time of the night out here. I just love it so. I mean, how could you not love that? We're starting to get some color again. My roses are starting to blush. So he just helped me put all of these plants in. We put in several sedum, artemisia, another sedum, Veronica, sedum, and that one had so many ants in it that it bit us. It was yucky. This bed needs a lot of help, but I'm happy with some of the daylilies that are coming out right now. It's not picking up as dark as it is. This one is super black. This one's called Dominic. The morning breaks. But I actually don't like mornings, and this is my favorite time, like 8 p.m. at night. So pretty.
That is